Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Fondin and I'm the author of Heal Yourself, A Return to Wholeness, the Integration of Body, Mind, Soul, and Spirit. I'm also the author of Twin Flame Romance, The Journey to Unconditional Love. All of my books are available in paperback, Kindle, and Audible books. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. I do readings, 30, 60, and 90-minute readings, Twin Flame, Romance, Life Path and Purpose. You can book that at my website, michellefondinauthor.com. And make sure to download my all-new free Twin Flame Affirmations meditation. It's free and the link is below. Welcome to Twin Flame Guidance, where I address a topic that has been brought up to me by a client or a viewer. Today's topic is help. I have lost faith in my twin flame connection. I am going to give you 5 things that you can do right now if this is you, if you have lost faith in your twin flame connection, or if you're losing faith in your twin flame connection. All right, let's discuss why you would lose faith in your twin flame connection. Now, let me just tell you this. For as many twin flames that I have heard in the past several months that have come into reunion, either only in conversation, in person and in conversation, or full-on reunion, I have heard twin flames say that they have lost faith in their connection. And I've even had several twin flames come to me and say, you know what, Michelle? I'm abandoning this journey. I am donezo, to coin a phrase from Parks and Rec. And I just want you to know that if you have lost faith in your twin flame connection, and that it's genuinely a twin flame connection, that you actually are in a twin flame connection, the major reason why you have lost faith in your connection, it's not the separation, it's not the ghosting, it's not the blocking, it's not your twin flame being engaged, married, or with someone else. Those are not the reasons that you're losing faith in your twin flame connection. Those are external reasons. Those are not the reasons. The one major reason why you have lost faith in your twin flame connection is that you are detached from your higher spiritual self. And you are infused into your mind, intellect, and ego. That's the only reason. The only reason is because you have this sense of detachment from your higher spiritual self, when in reality, the detachment needs to come from the space of the mind, intellect, and the ego. So I'm going to give you 5 quick exercises that you can do right now if you are on the cusp of abandoning this twin flame journey, if you've lost faith in your twin flame journey, or if you are losing faith in your twin flame journey. Now, let me tell you this. You always get out of life what you put into life, okay? You can quote me on that. You can quote that as a nugget of wisdom from someone who has lived for a long time. You always get out of life what you put into life, always. So I can list these 5 things for you, but if you do them half-heartedly or haphazardly, or you don't do them at all, it's not going to work. So let's start with number 1. Number 1 is find a quiet place. Find a quiet space in which you have 30 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes in the very least. Get out a pen and paper. And yes, I am asking you to do this on pen and paper. Do this on pen and paper. Put away all electronic devices. You don't need the electromagnetic fields from all of these devices right now. Right now, it's time for you to connect with your higher spiritual self. Put away the devices. Get out a piece of paper or a journal or something you can write on in a writing utensil. Pen, pencil, marker, whatever it is. And what you are going to do is set your timer for at least 25 minutes. Now, if you have an unlimited amount of time, let's say you have 2 to 3 hours ahead of you, you really don't need to set a timer, but I want you to do this for at least 25 minutes. With your writing utensil and with your paper or journal, write down all of the crazy and miraculous synchronicities that have happened to you and to your twin flame from the beginning of your twin flame journey. Just write them down freehand. Like, don't even think about it. Just as soon as one comes to you, write it down. When another one comes to you, write it down. Just continually write down all of the signs and synchronicities that have come to you throughout your twin flame journey. So if it's like, I met my twin flame in the weirdest coffee shop that I've never been to in my entire life, and I don't even know why I turned down that street, and I don't even know why I was there. I wasn't even supposed to be in that coffee shop. I wasn't supposed to be on that street. It's totally out of my way. I don't know what prompted me to do that, but that's where I met my twin flame. So write everything down that's unusual, the miraculous, the signs and synchronicities. For 25 minutes, write all of those things down. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, get a picture of your twin flame. If you don't have a picture of your twin flame, stalk their social media and download a picture. In the early days, that's what I did with my twin flame. I was seeing him every day, but it would be really weird if I had taken his picture because we were colleagues. We were working together. So that would have been really super stalky and weird if I'd actually just taken a picture of him at work. So weird, right? And it wasn't even like for my purpose that I downloaded a picture of his that I found on social media. Sorry, twin flame. It was because it was in the early days of our connection and we had gone out for about 6 weeks. And if you want more of my story, you can go to the 14 signs or join the boot camp, Twin Flame Boot Camp 1. I tell like in detail my story. So I downloaded a picture because I was getting a reading. And the reader that was reading about my twin flame and I had asked me if I had any pictures of him. And I was like, no, like I don't. And so I was like, oh, how can I get a picture of him? So luckily he had a picture on social media and I was able to like download it and print it out. If you don't have a picture of your twin flame, then find one. But I'm sure that most of you out there have a picture somehow of your twin flame. What you're going to do is print this picture out. Again, stay away from electronic devices for now. What you're going to do is print it out. I don't care if it's like black and white. It does not matter. Make sure it's kind of good quality though. So like in your picture, like you can actually tell that it's your person. So you have this paper or photo picture of your person in 3D material, not on an electronic device. What you are going to do is for 15 minutes straight, you are going to stare into the eyes of your twin flame in this picture and just feel in your body what comes up. Feel in your heart what comes up. You might find that you might spontaneously start to cry, that you might have like heart palpitations. Just see what comes up for you. So that is number 2. Number 3, ask your angels and guides for 3 very specific signs to happen within the next 24 hours. Now, I am going to give you a caveat here because if you have lost faith or you're losing faith or you're thinking of abandoning your twin flame journey, here's what it means. It means that you're caught up in the mind, intellect, and the ego. So if that is your case, what I want you to do with your beautiful angelic beings, the angels and guides that you have surrounding you, is to A, be kind, B, be humble. 3, which is similar to humble, is show humility and gratitude to your angels and guides. Do not come towards your angels and guides in this time period or any period, but I know you're feeling like cynical and jaded and angry now, or maybe like disappointed and sad. But in this time period, while you're feeling all those negative feelings, what I want you to do is offer this request with humility, because they're your friends. Your angelic guides and your spirit guides are your friends. These are people that are helping you. People, they're beings, they're not people, they're beings that are helping you. So come to them with a little bit of humility and gratitude and say, hey guys, angels and guides, could you please, I'm losing faith. Could you please give me 3 signs and name the specific signs? It could be like, I want to see 3 unicorns in the next 24 hours or whatever. Or maybe it's like, help me to hear that special song spontaneously that is my twin flame in my song, or I don't know, my twin flame's name, or whatever it is. But give your specific request to your angels and guides for 3 specific signs to happen within the next 24 hours from the time you ask them nicely. Because if you come at it from a point of view of being arrogant or cynical or jaded, you're blocking the benevolent energy to come back to you. And you don't want to do that, because then it's almost like you're creating your own self-fulfilling prophecy of like, see, this is not real. This is not a real journey. See, it didn't work. So I would like you, if you're going to do this exercise for number 3, get in your heart space, get into kindness, get into humility, get into this space of love for your angels and guides, and ask them gently and kindly to bring you these 3 signs. Number 4, stay off. Okay, this is going to be hard for you. I know. And I would say this is more like the emergency one. This is more like red flag emergency. It's almost like the sirens are going off in your head and you're like, I'm totally abandoning this journey. I'm abandoning my twin flame. I'm abandoning it all. I'm done. And it's really coming from a place of like harshness and frustration and sadness and depression and anxiety. Like if it's coming from that place, and those red flags are going off, here's what I'm going to ask you to do. And I will tell you, this will work. So stay off of all social media and YouTube. I'm a YouTuber. Why am I saying this? Stay off of all social media and YouTube, except for this video. You can keep viewing this video if you want to. But all social media and YouTube for 3 days. 3 days. All social media and YouTube. Like anything that's going to remind you of the twin flame journey, or the endless searching for reasons or explanations or card readings or whatever. Stay away from it. Because when you're in a negative mindset about the twin flame journey, you're going to find all the reasons to stay in the negative mindset. There's not a lot of reasons out there in the internet world that are going to give you positivity to stay on your twin flame journey. It's all going to be like, oh, this is fake. This is not real. Twin flames aren't real. Like whatever. It's limerence. Is like, that's kind of a buzzword that I've heard like from other people. And like 3 months ago, I had no idea what that was. So stay away from all social media and YouTube for 3 days and see what happens. And believe me, in between this, like you're doing all those other things, right? And number 5, this is another one that's going to take some dedication. Dedication on your part. Major dedication on your part. And it's meditate every day, twice a day, 30 minutes the first meditation of the day, and 30 minutes the last meditation of the day. That's 60 minutes of meditation a day. And here's why I say that. If you are so incredibly detached from your higher spiritual self that you're willing to abandon the journey that you have picked, that your soul has picked for this lifetime, then that means that you need a fast track into getting reconnected to your higher spiritual self. Because listen, guys, listen, and I really want you to hear me here. Let's get serious. When you abandon the journey that your soul picked for this lifetime, you are abandoning yourself. You're not abandoning your twin flame. You are abandoning yourself. So there's something seriously wrong going on if you are willing to abandon yourself. There's some serious surgery that's going to need to be done there, because it means you are abandoning your life, yourself. Remember, your soul chose this before you were born. Your soul chose this. And so if you are willing to just walk away from your own journey that your soul chose, you're not abandoning the person who is your twin flame, you're abandoning you. So get into meditation twice a day, every day, for at least 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the evening. And if you do not know how to do that without your electronic devices, then when your 3 days are up, and I would say, honestly, here's a very simple way to do it if you don't have a meditation practice. Do a breath observation meditation where you're just observing your breath. So you breathe in and you breathe out. And you can just do that for 30 minutes. It doesn't matter how fast your breath goes. It doesn't matter how slow your breath goes. Just observe your breath. And then when you are done with your 3 days of all these exercises, you can go to my website, michellefondinauthor.com. And in the store, there is a course called Immersion into Meditation, where I teach you how to meditate with your own personal mantra. After week 1, you sign up for a call with me and you get your meditation mantra for you that you can use silently for your meditation practice. But in that course, you will learn how to meditate daily on your own without electronic devices. Isn't that awesome? So you're not getting like the electromagnetic field from all these little things going on while you're sitting quietly in meditation. So I would say figure this stuff out, because if you are in dire straits right now, if you're like doubting your connection, if you've lost faith, if you're losing faith, if you've decided to walk away from your journey, then I would say first hit rewind and like view this video again. Hit rewind and like just go through this video again. It's not that long. And then next, before you make the decision to walk away, implement all these things. Implement all these 5 things before you make a decision to walk away. And then once you've done these 5 things for at least 3 days, meaning like you've gone through the process of this, then you can decide. Then you can decide. And then let me know in the comment section below. Like, let me know what you've decided. If you've done all 5 things, let me know what you have decided, because I'd be really interested to know if getting back in touch with your higher spiritual self is the medicine that you need to cure this lack of faith. So I want to thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing this video with other twin flames who might be in distress, of course. And thank you so much for your support of my YouTube channel. You can buy a book or 2 or 3. You can join a Twin Flame boot camp, and the links are below. And you can also join my group coaching membership, which the link is also in the box below. And I will see you in the next video.